everybody, it's Farah from goodnessgorgeousme.com. I am recording day 21 of the 90-day ILN video challenge, and quite a couple of things to share with you today. Had over the weekend, as you can tell from my previous videos that you might have watched, I was on a mastermind with a lot of very successful people who'd made money on the internet with various, obviously, different strategies that they'd been using, but absolutely nailing it. And one of the key things that came out was the power of video, and how it's really something that, you know, people love to watch short videos. They like to see the personal engagement, and they really get to learn a lot more from the visual. And a good friend of mine was also at the training. I met her back in Dubai a few months ago, and you know, a young girl, and she's been really crushing it. She's been doing a lot of videos. Actually, she's in Ireland too. So a big shout out to Lindsay Moore. Amazing action taker. You know, she just really wants to sap up all the information that she's learning. And you know, she was there in Dubai, and she was there again in Washington on the mastermind that we were on. But one thing that kind of surprised me is that she's been doing a lot of videos, a lot of good content, you know, just keeping it really real. And she shared with me that she was nervous about doing a live Google Hangout. So, and that really surprised me, because she's been doing tons of videos. So how different was a Google Hangout, and obviously it being live? But she was pretty nervous, and you know, she reached out to me, and I gave her some tips, you know, just some really simple things, which I hope will help you too. It certainly did help her. She was, you know, she's going to go on air in about an hour's time. So, you know, I'm sure it's going to go really well. And a couple of tips that I gave, really simple things. So number one, breathe. Second, a nice deep breath before you go off to speak. And because if you're not breathing, chances are you're going to be speaking really fast, and people won't be able to hear what you're saying, and you're just going blah, 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 blah. All right, so breathe and be very measured in what you're saying, and smile with it as well. Second thing that I would say is just, you know, rather than being daunted by the fact that it's live or there's people watching you and anything could happen and it's got to be perfect, you know, it's not like you can stop, record and replay, right? So rather than worrying about all the things that could go wrong, because if you do that, that's where you put your focus on, then inevitably things will go wrong, and even things that you didn't notice, you're going to highlight. You know, I mean, sorry, other people didn't notice, you're going to highlight. So rather than doing that, imagine the love behind the screen. Okay, imagine who you're speaking to. They're just full of love and full of support, and you know, they're willing you on to do a great job. And if you just focus on that, on what you want to see, what your end result is, then it's going to put you in a much calmer state and more authentic and genuine, because you've got a real intent behind your message. And that's what I suggested that she does. And you know, just really imagine that you're just doing a FaceTime call to your best friend. Okay, so if it's the numbers that are frightening you, and you know, for sure you want lots of people on your hangout, right? But just imagine that you're doing a one-to-one with your best friend, and you're just chatting away on a FaceTime call or something, or a Skype call. So just a couple of real quick short fire tips. So if you're ever nervous or scared about doing a video or a hangout or any kind of presentation, I do coach on public speaking. I've been doing that for a number of years. So if there's anything that, you know, you want to reach out to me with some of your questions, then I'm sure I can arrange something, or maybe even do a webinar on it. So if you like that, then let me know. And yeah, so good luck, Lindsay, and good luck the rest of you. And I hope you enjoyed the little tips for today, and I'll catch you on the next video challenge. So talk to you later.